You have to take care of your own kingdom. You are the queen of this shit. God being the king of this shit is not gonna let you go through anything that you don't want to go through. And God is not gonna punish you. And God is not gonna smite you. He's not gonna send you directly to hell because he brought you this job and you're saying no to the job. He's gonna be like, thank you. I'll bring you something better. No problem. No problem, my liege. No problem, my queen. I got you. This is you. And then we're going to end it off with you, the Queen of Cups. You are the queen of your own cup. And guess what's that cup? Your life. So I manifested moving to Miami in under a week after praying on it, thinking about it, not too much planning it, maybe a little bit planning it. I did it in under 1 week. So yeah, I am that spiritual bitch. I am that spiritual baddie. Yes. God is real. God is super real. The ancestors are real. The angels are real. The archangels are real. They all, oh, if you don't think that my belief is stronger than it was before, you got another thing coming. The guy who helped me, he was doing an amazing job, spectacular, marvelous. I wanted to mwah him when I came but that's inappropriate. I wanted to kiss his face because he was pulling so much moves for me. I was like, damn, but I don't qualify for this. He's like, I can help you qualify. And he did. He did help me qualify. And that's why I'm sitting right here on the floor of my apartment. It only took him 1 day to talk to me. Not even 1 hour. I was like, listen, I really want this apartment. I just got approved for another apartment. All I have to do is put down the security deposit for that apartment, but I don't want that apartment. I want this apartment. He was like, I got you. And then when everything was said and done, right? Because we went through so many obstacles, there was so many firewalls. At the end of it, I was like, what is the meaning of this guy's name? And the meaning of his name is gift of God. I was like, oh, that's why this is granted. That's why this is granted. Okay, so I'm talking to you because I know there's something in your life that you want to go for, that you're like, bro, I really want to do this. You've been thinking about it for a long time and you really want to do it. I am here to tell you to go, to do it, to follow your instinct and do it. Do not let anybody stop you from it. Okay? Especially this weekend. There's a blue moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is about freedom, is about expansion, is about traveling. So if you feel like you need to fly from someplace, you need to go, you need to move. You want to move cities, you want to move states, you want to move countries, do it. This is the time, especially under a blue moon. That is rare. Okay, I feel like last year we had a lot of blue moons because last year was really magical. But this year, this astrological timeline this year is going to bring you like this. I'm going to pull a tarot for this blue moon in Sagittarius. I need you to use this expansion energy. I need you to. You know what? If you're not going to do it for me, do it for yourself. Because this energy is going to rocket launch you. Let's see what Mother God and Father God has in store for you for this blue moon. Dear Mother God, dear Father God, please allow me to get some questions, answers, some messages for this collective. Sorry, my hair is kind of like pissing me off. So, first thing that came out was Temperance. So you might be feeling like you don't really have your cups under control. Like, how can I say this? Temperance is about your temperament. It's about your moods. Right now, because it is in reverse, your moods are very unstable, can't control them. There's an imbalance. Okay, so these cards also have meanings on them, but I'm going to give you my interpretation before reading what it says. So it says imbalance, excess, extreme, overindulgence, alcoholism, addiction, self-healing, realignment. So there's a call to realignment here. There's a call to you getting back on your path. I know this weekend probably has felt very heavy. It probably has felt very emotionally draining. Like you might feel like you cannot move. You might feel like there's like a stagnant energy, but it's because things are about to rocket launch. So you need to start putting things onto that rocket, and you need to start just like journaling, deep breathing, yoga exercises. And I know what I'm talking about because the same advice I'm giving to you, I'm giving to myself because I've been feeling like that. I've been feeling very like scattered in my emotions, okay? What I like to do when I get reverse cards, I also like to read the upright because I need to know where I'm going, okay? We need to know how we're getting to the upright. So, upright is balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, and finding meaning. Okay, so you're finding meaning in your life. You need to have more patience. What do you need to have more patience with? I'm hearing with yourself. Have more patience with yourself. And again, this is a message for you, but this is also a message for me. It's also a message for me. And God is like, can you wait? Can you relax? 3 cards came out and they just plopped out while I was shuffling. The first one is the devil. A lot of people do not like this card, but if you're a tarot reader, you know that this card is inherently a good card. You're going to see. The newbies, you're going to see. Reversal of the devil is releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts. Like, where do those dark thoughts come from? Right? You have to stop those dark thoughts in their tracks. You got to be like, hey, who who sent you here? Because it wasn't me. No, baby. Detachment. You see how it's good? You need to learn detachment. We need to learn detachment, actually. Freedom, restoring control, resentment, and lack of will. Okay, so don't be lazy. Lack of will, don't be lazy. You are going to gain a lot of freedom, but you need to restore the control that you have over it. You need to restore how you are moving throughout your day. And I know nobody likes a morning routine, a night routine, but it dawned on me earlier that those things, having a morning routine, having a night routine, just makes it easier because your brain is not on overdrive of what do I need to do. When you have a set schedule, your brain is not filled with these little mini tasks. You just do it automatically, and then you can do the creative things that you need to do. But if you wake up in the morning and you have no direction, you have no routine, then your brain is kind of like, oh my God, I have to brush my teeth. I have to make breakfast. I have to make coffee. I have to go get coffee. I have to go to the gym. I have to do this. I have to do a video. Like, you're overwhelming yourself because you don't have control over your time. So time is just having fun with you. Time is like, I'm gonna pass anyway. Whether you do something about me or not, I'm gonna pass anyway, right? So that's the devil. You already know anytime we get a reversal card, we read the upright because we want to know where we going. Okay, where are we going? Or we want to know, what are we fixing? So in this case, what are we fixing? So the first thing it says is shadow self. Fix your shadow self because that is the only person who is going to keep you behind. That is the only person that is going to feed you the self-sabotage that you need to lay another hour in bed or not film a video or not go outside or not apply to a job that you really want or move to a city or a state that you really want to. It's only going to be yourself. You're only going to psych your own self out. Yes, family can say whatever. Family can say, oh no, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, if you have control over your documents, your passport, and your social, you can go wherever the fuck you want. Go wherever, okay? Attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality. Let me talk about sexuality right now. Hold on. Because for me, I am very open, right? I am very open at times, but I'm very selective, right? I am very sensual, so it gives off that I'm with everybody, but I'm not. I'm extremely selective, but I'm also flirty. Anytime there's a full moon, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but anytime there's a full moon, all of that just completely shuts down. It's just hermit mode. It's just like, oh, no, we're going to take her out the mix. We're going to bench her. Y'all can still play ball, but we need to bench her. I'm talking to intuitive spiritual bodies. I know God be putting you on the bench for full moons and new moons. It's like, I'm like, yo, why I can't go outside and frolic right now? And God is like, you don't need to be outside right now. You don't need to be outside. Just conserve your energy. All the energy should be focused on whatever type of magic you like, right? Candle magic, water magic, air magic, whatever you want to do, it should be focused on that. I got two more cards and then we're gonna wrap this video up because I did not know that I am such a chatter. I'm a professional yabber. Okay, so it also says temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, you gotta nix that, and toxicity. Toxicity, gotta nix all of those. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So the swords, for me, it always has to do with relationships and communication. That's what swords means for me. The card is saying that it is it is upright. But the upright of this card is betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, and trickery. So some of you might be doing this, or somebody might be doing this to you. So you need to be very cautious. Yeah, you know what? If you're up right now, right? Like right now, me, I'm up right now because I have a new apartment in Miami. There's going to be people who start acting strategic around you. And I have already seen it, and I almost crashed out about it the other day. One of my family members, they're going to New York and they're planning to stay in my room. And I'm like, yo, I still have all of my stuff there. And for me, I was like, yo, like that's strategic as thinking. I hope there's no trickery there. There might be, but let's see. Let's see. So somebody might be getting away with someone, with something, acting strategic. And then this is you. And then we're going to end it off with you. The Queen of Cups. You are the queen of your own cup. And guess what's that cup? Your life. What you're sitting on right now, which is the throne. Look at that. You are sitting on the throne of your life. I need you to think like that. I need you to really put that in your head that your life is your kingdom. And at a certain age, at a certain point, nobody else can tell you what to do with your life. You have to take care of your own kingdom. You are the queen of this shit, okay? And God being the king of this shit, I'm sorry, there's a rooster right in front of my balcony. But God being the king of this shit is not gonna let you go through anything that you don't wanna go through. So that's why you have to choose. If something is not in alignment with you, you need to release it, especially at this time. You do not want anything that you do not feel very aligned with or feel like it is for you to go with you after the full moon, after the 31st. You want to cut it off before then, because then it's just going to expand after that. Sagittarius is about expansion. When that full moon is in the sky, that is gonna blow everything that is supposed to be in alignment with you or in your life. It is gonna blow it up to 100%. Okay? So the Queen of Cups, you have compassion. You are calm. You are healing. You're healing your inner self. You're healing your shadow self. That's why you're looking at your cup like that. You're looking at your treasures like that. You're looking at your life like that. You're looking at it with compassion, with comfort, with healing, with emotional stability, with intuitiveness. You know, when I tell you you need to get rid of something in your life, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you're intuitive. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? And the same way how I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. I'm always going to say that because I'm always speaking to a reflection of me. We are a collective. Rooster confirmation. Rooster confirmation. We are a collective. So the same things that I am learning and going through is the same thing that you are going to be learning and going through. So I got here to Miami the 19th. I got hired the next day, and I lasted all of 5 days at that company because it didn't align with me. Am I freaking out? A little bit. I was freaking out a little bit. But I see every day that I'm good, that I'm Gucci, that I'm so protected by God. And that is the delusional optimism that you have to have. It's not even delusional, because once you start seeing the proof, it's not delusional anymore. But you have to start having that delusional optimism that things are just going to work out, because you are God's queen. You are his princess. You are God's princess. He does not put you through anything that you cannot get yourself out of. And let me tell you this one thing, because as a Catholic and a former Catholic, because now I'm more spiritual than ever, but as a former Catholic, there's something that we have to be like humble, and whatever God gives to us, we have to be grateful for it. You can be grateful and still say respectfully, this doesn't align with me and I do not want it. And God is not going to punish you. And God is not going to smite you. He's not going to punish you. He's not going to send you directly to hell because he brought you this job and you're saying no to the job. He's going to be like, thank you. I'll bring you something better. No problem. No problem, my liege. No problem, my queen. I got you. Okay? God is not going to smite you for returning his gifts because they don't fit. They don't fit. Papi, this sweater doesn't fit. Okay, we're gonna return it and get another sweater. Papi, this sweater does not match my skin color. It makes me look like a ghost. No problem, my queen, mi princesa. We're gonna get you another one. Okay, I need you to think about God in that way. And if you're a guy, think about God like a mom, or like a mommy, or like your girlfriend, or something that resonates with you. For me, I'm like, okay, if God is supposed to be my father, then he is the king and I am the princess. I am next in line to the throne to be the queen. That is what he's testing me for. That is what he is getting me ready for. And that's what I'm going to be. Okay? And I'm not going to let anything come into our palace, which is me, is my palace. I'm not going to let anything come into me and God's palace and drain the energy and make it look dingy and make it look weird and not be aligned. And I'm just like, oh, well, it has potential. No. Guards, off with their heads. Okay? So I love that for us. We're getting into that royalty, okay? That royalty. The royalty is that if it doesn't align with you and it is not at the caliber that you are at the echelon that you are at, I need you to throw it in the trash. Because that's what it is to you. It is garbage. So write down your wishes and burn them, because the full moon in Sagittarius is coming, and you already know Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's gonna have you like this. Get ready. I'm telling you, anything that doesn't align with you and is taking your time, you need to throw it in the trash before the full moon tomorrow. And it's happening at 4:44. Is it 4:44 a.m. or 4:44 p.m.? Let me just tell you that before you go. Hold on. I'm going to tell you that before you go, because I'm going to put you on. So I'm trusting that you're going to eliminate things from your palace, okay? Tell the guards to come and wrap that ish up, okay? All right, my queen. Go take care of your palace.